Hiya, this is Netty and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Evolution. So after the dramas of last episode of going to court and witnessing Mini Mooka and Martin getting told off, which although it was lots and lots of fun and very enjoyable to see, it does mean we haven't actually been working on our B&B. So what I want to do today is the outside area doesn't look very good right now. It's kind of like it's there's a lot of sand around, but it's not very picturesque or anything. So I want to kind of sort that out a little bit today and make it look a little bit nicer, rather than just kind of all a bit random. It's basically a bit of a mess at the moment. I'm trying to see if I've got any sand here. I don't seem to. So it is actually going to be a sped up episode today. So here we go. With the outside at the moment, it's kind of on a lot of different levels. It's a little bit of a mess. As you can see here, there's cobble, there's coal, there's sandstone, there's sand, dirt, cacti, everything everywhere. So as much as it's kind of tidy, so basically we're tidying up. We want to flatten it out a bit, but at the same time try to make it look as if that's what it naturally was like, because I don't like it when it's too neat and tidy. I want to keep it as natural looking as possible, as if the B&B is meant to be there. Although it is a large bulk, it is a big block of a building, which part of me hates the shape, the fact that it's just a large rectangle, but at the same time I don't really think there's much else we could do. Maybe we could add some stuff on the corners or something at some point. So mobs inside is a big issue. We're going to add some more light at some point, but we've not really kind of done the decor or anything properly yet. That's just as it is. But yeah, so I don't want it to be too fancy outside. I just want it to look a bit nicer, like a little bit tidier. As you can see, there was a few holes where we had issues with creepers and like just weird like pools of water and stuff. So it is still going to look natural, but at the same time a lot tidier. It's almost controlled mess, if that makes sense. But I do want to change the shape of the outside of the building slightly, not completely, but like just to add something on the edges, just so it's not so rectangular. So if you have any suggestions in the comments, please let me know wait, did I say in the comments? Oh my gosh, I've confused myself with what I've said now. What I mean to say, if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments of what you think I should do with the corners. Here we're just kind of doing some sugarcane. I do think a large part of making an area look nicer is giving it a little bit more colour. So where at the moment in the desert is very, very plain. And then the building is very brown kind of thing. It's just made of wood. And so there's not very much colour in the area, apart from like the blue from along what would be, I guess, Big B's jacket. So it is about kind of like just trying to add a little bit of colour in. So that's why we're getting dirt here. We are going to dot a few trees around, even though you wouldn't normally have the trees in the desert. I think it will make a difference because like we've got the trees behind and we've got the trees in front. And so I think it'll be nice to just have a couple dotted about in the ground, just to make it look that little bit more colourful. I always think as well, the green from like trees and stuff, and then the blue from the water, I always think it's a really, really nice contrast. I think it will make a big difference. So everything we're sort of doing here, they're not big things, and someone coming over, they might not even know that everything's been placed the way it has. But I mean, when you think of what it looked like before, it does make quite a big difference. Even already when we're not really completely finished. I am going to go and get vines at some point, add vines, maybe a few more kind of light areas. Maybe we could have like a lamp or a rough path or something like that, but that's something we can always work on a little bit later. Cacti will make it look a little bit more natural, and maybe even like help protect from mobs slightly, even though there's quite large gaps in between. So obviously we have the nether portal to get to and from quickly and easily, but I wanted to do a bridge this direction, because in that direction there is a mine shaft. Also, there's always a lot of mobs, like not bad mobs, but mobs like sheep and things like that. So we want it so when our guests come to stay, they can get things easily, because I'm going to assume when people come here, they're going to be coming for a reason, whether it's they're trying to collect wool, whether they're trying to get some food, whether they want to explore new areas and maybe get some pumpkins or vines, or I guess pumpkins had already been in, but if they're trying to get something a little bit different. So we just want it that getting to and from the B&B is as easy as possible. And like when I was traveling at night, going across the water is so frustrating because it is so slow swimming. So as long as there's a way that people can get to and from quickly and easily, that's the main thing with here. This is meant to be a place for convenience, for if people are wanting to collect resources. So everyone will have chests in their room, a bed in their room for a spawn point, and things like that. And there'll be also I want like a little like farm area and things like that. So hopefully someone could come here. They could even come here for a few days and sort of live here for a while, collect all they need. And then with the ease of the nether portal, they can get to and from so quickly and easily. They could even like fill up a few chests and maybe like bring stuff back in like stages. So that's my plan of action anyway, just because I know what it's like, and I've found it really annoying, like bringing things to and from places and just having to go so far to find something new. So that is my plan of action with this. Hopefully it will get used as that. That's my plan of action. I don't know if it will actually ever really get used. I don't know if people will maybe know that benefit of it kind of thing, or maybe even think about it. I'll have to make sure we do a good advertisement for them so they're aware of what my plan is for it. But yeah, so this is our little bridge. It's not anything fancy. It's not anything big. I need to work out something to do with like the bottom part of it, because it looks a bit weird at the moment where it's like a flat edge, but that's something we can work out again as well. Sometimes I need to like almost do something, leave it for a bit, have a think about it, and then come back to it. So this is going to be our little farm area. At the moment, this is just going to be like a wheat farm. We'll plant our melon seeds here, so other people have use of them. I'll probably keep some at home just so I've always got some there. But if it means like people can like get food as well, if they're away for a long time and they don't want to run home. So it'll be a community place. Like people can just help themselves to like whatever they want. Like it's free for everyone. Actually, that's the point. Do we charge for people to come and stay here? Is that a thing that we do? Maybe we could have like a donation thing, like if you enjoyed your stay, donate kind of thing. But because it is like I don't know, I guess a community thing, I would kind of feel bad charging for. But then I guess is a B&B a community thing? I guess it's a business. Everyone else has little businesses. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Because obviously at the library we have beds as well, and we don't charge for people to stay there. And I don't think people have really used the community chests either. I don't think because like people, that's an intentional thing. I think that's just how it's happened. People have like forgotten about it or whatever. Which is fine, or they've not thought to like travel with like an inventory full of cobbly stone or something like that. And also I think resources are quite slim at the moment. I think everyone's working on various different projects, so they're actually using all the resources they have, especially things like iron. Like I'm going through my iron so quickly, even just making like loads of shovels and pickaxes and things like that. And when you're working on the projects, it's just collecting the resources. It's such a mission. So we do sort of run low of things over time, I guess. But I guess we could do some sort of charge, maybe like not anything expensive, maybe even iron, maybe iron tools or something, or lapis. Oh, but lapis, not everyone has lapis, but lapis would be good because enchanting will be coming in real soon. Look at this, just as weird, finished, not good at all, not happy about that. Seriously, if you guys could have heard me at the time, I was literally just like, are you kidding me? I couldn't believe that had actually just happened. But yeah, so please let me know what you think we should charge, or even if we should charge, or whether we should just keep it as a community thing. Maybe it could be like my brand, community, and just have it that people can just help themselves. We're doing it for the good of everyone. So at the moment, it doesn't look that different, but at the same time, I think it's made quite a big difference. I will add to it. We will add vines, and we'll do some kind of lamps or maybe a path. And look, we've got our first guest staying in the B&B with us. Look at him making himself at home, having a little look around, you know, as you do, jumping on the furniture. Very nice, right? We're going to have to try and get him out anyway, aren't we? It's like, come on, you're not welcome here. You certainly have not paid. Please don't blow up the B&B. You've just blown up my farm. Don't blow up the B&B, please. Come on. There we go. They're so slow, aren't they? They sneak up on you so many times. But wait for this. This is a magic creeper. Magic creeper. He's there. Hey. Hey, still there. Still there. Keep going. Keep going. Turn around. And gone. Where did he go? He is literally a disappearing creeper. But anyway, guys, we are going to end that episode there. So remember to leave your suggestions in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.